all in the fast lane. Been a bad bitch with before and the cash came. I'm established, 100 carats.
Hi guys, welcome back for another video. Today I am back and better than ever, and I'm going to be doing a super vulnerable and a really personal conversation chit chat video with you guys today. And it's all about being a smaller YouTuber or somebody who is trying to get recognized on YouTube and they feel like they are stumped. And I kind of wanted to share my story with you guys because I wanted you guys to know that there are other people out there that are also struggling at making their brand and making their YouTube channel the way that they want to make it. And I will kind of tell you guys my journey, and I wanted to just do this chit chat with you guys because I wanted to do videos with you guys that are more personal and that just kind of share like this part of my, you know, feelings and life with you guys. And I wanted you guys to kind of have a better outlook on why I started my channel, my struggles with YouTube, and kind of tips that I can give you guys for starting your own channel and trying to build your own brand. So before getting started, don't forget to subscribe down below for more videos from me, and give this video a thumbs up if you like these kinds of videos. I really like to film these kinds of videos with you guys, and I want to film more vulnerable and personal videos so that you guys don't feel alone in this part of your life. So I kind of wanted to share this with you guys, and hopefully you guys will learn a little bit something from it. So let's just get started. So I first wanted to talk about why and how I started my YouTube channel, just to kind of give you guys a background story on my experience. So I have been watching YouTube videos since before I can even remember. If I can think of as early as my middle school days, I watched YouTube. And I used to watch these videos and get super inspired to want to eventually make videos. And I would talk to myself in front of the mirror when I put on my mascara or my lip gloss, and I would talk to myself like I was making a video, and this became a habit that I did for so long. And it was so funny because I would, you know, talk to myself in the shower or talk to myself in my room, and I would not want to get caught because I don't want people to think that I was talking to myself, because I was essentially talking to myself, but I didn't want anybody to know that I was trying to pretend like I was filming. So I knew at a very early age that I wanted to start my own YouTube channel. I just didn't know how to. I didn't know anything about technology like that. I didn't know just like YouTube and like, you know, how to be creative on here. So that's kind of something that I wasn't really like that focused on. And obviously when you're in school, you're busy, you don't really think about it too much. So let's fast forward to my senior year of high school. I actually knew my senior year that I want to start my YouTube channel. I started figuring out that people were making this a career path for themselves. And I actually had told my parents and told everyone around me that I wanted to be a dental hygienist. And I knew deep in my heart that I didn't really want to do that for the rest of my life. I wanted to do hair and makeup. And by hair and makeup, I mean to demonstrate it for you guys and to build my own brand based off of it. So, excuse me for my throat. I have a little bit of a sore throat. So anyways, I knew that I wanted to build my channel and to start one, but I wanted to wait until I graduated from high school till I started my own YouTube channel. And the reason why I wanted to do that is just because I wanted like a clean start, and I was just a little bit embarrassed to start my channel and have people in school knowing about it and everything like that. So I wanted to start off with a clean start. I deleted all my old pictures off my Instagram. I started fresh. I started to make it look like a business page and things like that. So I had wrote a very long letter to my mom explaining on why I needed her to buy me a camera and a computer to start my channel. And guys, the reason why I am telling you that I wrote my mom a letter was because my mom would never just buy me something that expensive and that over the top without a reason. That's just not how my mom is. So I wrote her a long letter explaining that I really want to start my YouTube channel and that I needed her to lend me money for a camera and a computer. Now I had a laptop at the time, but it did not have like an editing software on it, so I knew that it wasn't going to be any use to me. So I wanted like a whole new computer overall. I heard a really lot of good things about iMovie, and I know that those come on Apple computers, so I wanted to get myself an Apple computer. And I also did so much research on cameras, and I ended up picking up the one that I'm filming with now, which is the Canon T5i, and I love this camera so much. It's a great camera for videography and also for pictures. So I fell in love with this camera, and I wrote her a letter on why she should buy me all this equipment because at the time I didn't have like a really good paying job to be able to pay for a camera and a computer. So I asked her if she could loan me the money and that eventually one day I will pay her back. So she immediately said of course. She had no problem with that. I had talked about doing YouTube for so long, just no one really ever took it seriously because it was always a conversation, but it was never made into an action. So it wasn't really something that people took seriously. But then I think this day when I wrote this letter and I told her that I meant it, I think she started taking me seriously and she got me my camera and my computer. So I kind of wanted to give you guys that background story before getting into everything else because I wanted you guys to know like how badly I wanted to start my channel. It wasn't something that like just sprung upon me one day. I was like, you know what, F it, I'm gonna start my own YouTube channel. Like no, I really genuinely like thought about this for many years. I knew this is what I wanted to eventually do with my career because I knew other YouTubers were using this platform as a career path for themselves. And I know it sounds crazy to say right off the bat that you wanted this to be your career, but I had watched, I want to say a few YouTubers that were like my favorite at the time. One of my favorite YouTubers growing up was Andrea's Choice. I also loved Juicy Star 07, Blair, and those were like my two go-tos, like they were like goals to me. So I had always heard that people that would like do Q&As and stuff like that, that they were not working, they were doing YouTube, and people would always be so curious, like how do you do YouTube and not work? And they said, well, pretty much I get paid enough money on here so that I don't have to work. So obviously it's not about the money for me. I just wanted to kind of put that out there. This is why I said I want YouTube to be my career, because I knew that it could be if I really set my mind to it. So I got my camera, I got my computer, and I started my YouTube channel. Now, I really genuinely thought that I knew everything that there was about YouTube, and I was in for a rude awakening because I needed so much practice on, you know, what I was doing when it came to filming with certain lighting, hair and makeup. And like if you guys even look back at my oldest video that I've created, it was just like horrible quality. Like I think I put like a filter on it, like a sepia filter, and made it look like really weird. And I just learned so much being on YouTube. But I will say that, and this is what this entire video is about, is the growth on YouTube. So I kind of got stumped along the way and kind of just like unmotivated because of the lack of growth that I was going through on YouTube. And it was really hurting me because I had seen people who started the same time I did or a little bit after, and they're at 100,000, 400,000 subscribers. I started almost 2 years ago. In October it would be 2 years, and I am at I think like 2,700 subscribers. And I am so fortunate and happy for you guys. I hope you guys know that. Like, bless your hearts for subscribing to my channel. I'm so happy that you guys found interest in me and like me. I was just a little bit stunned that it didn't grow as fast as I wanted it to. I was almost certain that I was gonna hit 20,000 subscribers in the first year. That was like my goal in my mind, and I clearly had unrealistic expectations because a year has passed and I'm not there. And I realized it might have a lot to do with the fact that I am just an average girl who does average editing, average filming, and sometimes you have to be a little bit better than average. And the reason why I feel like I'm very average to you guys is because I want to give you who I am. I don't want to be somebody that I'm not. So like, I'm not going to go out of my comfort zone and do like prank videos or do like just videos that don't interest me. I have actually sat down with my boyfriend and we've talked about this many times where I'll say like, oh, like maybe I should start doing pranks, or maybe I should start doing like videos that are something that people would want to watch more than my own videos. But I just feel like it's not me, and I'm not gonna like force myself to do something that I don't think is like my personality. So like, I pretty much just do average stuff. I make videos that I think are great. I love talking about hair. I love talking about makeup. I love just talking to you guys about, you know, fashion or chit chats and stuff like that. And that's like what interests me the most. And it just, sometimes it sucks to be a slow going YouTuber and to not see yourself prosper the way others have. And a lot of things I think factor into that, which one of them being is I'm not like a clickbait kind of person. So let me just throw this out there. I'm going to just give you guys some tips or pointers that I've realized in the YouTube community that could help you grow as a YouTuber. So one of them being is clickbait style videos. So you don't have to do videos that are like lies clickbaits. Like sometimes you'll see somebody and they'll say, my mom just died, and then you go into the video and like the mom passed out and you go, oh my God, I think my mom died. And then that's like the title of the video. I think that's a little bit extreme. Clickbait style videos for me, that would be appropriate, is something that would catch your guys' attention. When you guys pass through your homepage or see like a liked video, you guys would click on it. And I obviously have to work on that. I post videos that are just basic, average videos that I like, but maybe somebody else wouldn't like. And I have to obviously do some more style videos that you guys would want to see. So if you guys are looking for advice on what you think that I, would suggest for growing your YouTube channel, is to do videos that people would want to click on. And like, I have to mention this to you guys because I think it's super important in your growth in life and on YouTube, is that you have to think to yourself, if you are another person on YouTube, would you click your video? Would you click your thumbnail? Would you click your video? Would you like you? And if the answer is no, then what can you do to change it? And I have said no in my mind many times where I go, no, like I wouldn't click on my video. Like it's not good enough. And it stinks to kind of have like that mental thought, but it honestly just creates you to be a better YouTuber and a better person. And that's what I think is most important. Kind of come to those senses with yourself, because you want to just like have like this, perception that, the video is perfect and you don't know why nobody's clicking on it. And that's just really not the case. And you want to blame everyone else. And, it sucks to see these people who are around you who you feel like didn't work as hard as you did prosper on this, platform. There's so many celebrities and gurus on other social media sites that come to YouTube and take off like a motherfucker because they, already had a platform. They're just taking it somewhere else. So to build your own fan base is like the fucking hardest thing ever. And it does sometimes feel like you're being a failure. And it makes me emotional because you don't want to fail. This is like, to be honest with you guys, the one thing in life that I always wanted to do. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but I always wanted another biracial or black or white, it doesn't matter who, but I always wanted somebody to look at me and to feel like they had somebody to, look up to. And I didn't have that growing up. I came from a very blended but also very complicated family where I didn't have like another biracial person in my family or a biracial person really in my inner circle or life that I could look up to and learn things from. So I wanted to be that person and that platform for you guys, because I know that, it's really difficult. And it's crazy now too, because there are so many girls like me now on YouTube that like I wish I had when I was younger, like there wasn't that many girls like me on YouTube. It was just like Andrea's Choice, like I said, like she was like the most like me and I loved her and she was awesome. And I go, one day I'm gonna, be just like her and start my YouTube channel and, build from there. And it's crazy because like you just feel like, you wanted something, you wanted to be a go-getter, you tried to get it and then you didn't get it. So you feel like you failed and you're a failure. And this is for all my other smaller YouTubers out there, like it's okay to fail. It's okay for trial and error. There's so many videos on my channel that have done astronomical numbers in my eyes. I've hit 53,000 views on my wig video. And I was so like surprised that I hit like that high of a number because it was such a big deal for me. Like I couldn't believe that many people watched my video. And if anybody knows YouTube knows that you cannot watch a video twice and get 2 views. So every single view that somebody has on a video is from different people. So 53,000 people watch that video and it makes me so happy. And I just wanted to kind of mention that for you guys because, even after that video I had thought, okay, well now that I've hit this many views, now those same people are going to come back and come back and come back. And my issue is, not everybody comes back and watches you a second time around. You have to be that person that's likable enough to have people come back. And that's like where I'm struggling with YouTube. It's like, where did I go wrong? Like, what can I do to be more likable? And that's something that I'm still figuring out. I had to take a break this week because I was so like sad about how my YouTube channel has been going and how I'm seeing so many people who started a month ago or 3 months ago that are like so far ahead of me in the subscribers and the feedback. And that's something that I really wanted from you guys, is like feedback, like comments and, you know, concerns or whatever. Like, I love your guys' feedback. Every time you guys comment on my videos, I get so excited. Like, it makes me like the happiest person in the world, because I want to know that somebody's hearing me, somebody's listening to me, somebody's feeling me, knows exactly what I'm talking about. And this is just something that like you gain obviously over time. And I'm just like coming to the senses that it's just not my time yet. Like, it's not my time to be huge on YouTube. And hopefully there will be a time that I can say that, because I really want to do a lot with this platform. I want to give back so much. I already am trying to give back as much as I can with what I can do, like my wig giveaway, which don't forget to enter. I'm still taking entries right now, and just things like that. I want to give back even more than that one day. You know, I watched the Ace family, they gave away a car. I would love to do something like that. I obviously can't right now, but I want to be able to do something really good for, you know, the world and for other people with my platform. And that's all I wanted to ever do. And, you know, build my brand and make myself into something. And I hope that one day you guys can appreciate that and look back on this video if you're, you know, watching me, or let's just say I am famous and you guys come back and watch this video, know that like there was and is a time where I struggled. You know, when you put your mind to something and it doesn't come back the way you want it to, it sucks and it's hurtful. And you just have to get over it, and you have to just keep pushing forward. And so my tips, honestly, for you guys when it comes to YouTube is to constantly post. You know, don't, you know, listen to me where like I post, you know, all the freaking time, but like I do it like sporadically, where I'll do 2 videos a week, 1 video a week, then I'll skip a week. Like, don't do that. Like, post every single week, post as much as you can, get as much content out there as possible. Make sure that you're up on trends, even if you can't afford, you know, trends, you know, do DIYs. People love that. People love affordable DIY videos where they can do things that, you know, are a cheaper alternative to, you know, the more expensive thing that looks exactly the same. So do things like that. Also, like I said, make sure that you're posting content that you would want to watch, and make sure that your thumbnail is really good. Definitely respond to your comments. Don't leave your comments on your videos unanswered. I had like a couple people, you know, comment on my videos, and they said something along the lines of like, I love how even when you have this many views, you still respond to comments. That's my job. Like, I love responding to your guys' comments. I always answer all your questions, and I think that your YouTube subscribers, they want you to, you know, talk to them and be their friend. And, you know, I'm always interacting with you guys on Snapchat. If you don't already have me on Snapchat, it's at Hailey Gamba. Same with my Instagram. Make sure you follow me on there for updates on videos and all that. And I give so much advice, even more advice than I give on here. Like in this video, I give on my Snapchat every day. And you just have to really just be patient with it. Not everybody's time is now. Your time isn't today, but your time might be next month, it might be next year, it might be in 3 years. And the more that you're growing slowly, the more you're gonna appreciate your success. So that's how I have to look at it, is like people that are given everything to them, you know, so rapidly, you know, they don't appreciate it. So the more that you have to work for something in life, the more you're going to appreciate it. And that's how I have to look at, you know, being a smaller YouTuber and growing very slowly. Like, you guys have to understand, like, I'm going to show you this right now. I brought this out for a reason. I have this notebook planner that I bought when I started my YouTube channel, where I write all my video ideas in it, like front to back, like video ideas, like, let's see, Makeup Forever HD Foundation Review, all this like stuff like that I wrote. And this is the most important thing that I want to show you guys. I had wrote my YouTube milestones on this paper. This means so much to me because it shows how much I'm growing. So my first time that I started recording, as you can see, was February 25th, and I had 69 subscribers. That's crazy, guys. That's freaking crazy. I had 69 subscribers, and I recorded it all these months. And I used to write like, you know, like I used to write like, oh my god, look how big, you know, a jump this was. I went from like 1679 to 1780 in 2 days. That was a big deal for me. And just stuff like that. And I always record it, because when I start to tell myself, you know, I'm not doing well and I'm not growing, I refer back to this. because when you have the numbers in front of you, you can't argue with numbers. So I have the numbers to prove that I'm growing. There was a time where I was at 69 subscribers and I wrote it down and I was freaking ecstatic. I was like, oh my God, 69 people want to freaking subscribe to me. Like, that was a big deal to me. And now I'm at 2,700 and I'm so appreciative. And even though it sucks to be so low and I want more people to watch me, I'm so appreciative that 2,700 of you guys want to watch me. And it makes me so happy. So I just wanted to kind of make this video for you guys because I wanted other smaller YouTubers to know that they're not alone in their growing process. It sucks, it's very hard, it feels like you're not growing, but you really are. And maybe if you even record it or you just remember and refer back to my video for this, then you won't feel alone in it. And honestly, like, I can't wait for the day where I can look back on this video and just cry, you know, because I know that in my heart I'm gonna make it, because you can't think any other way. It's like making me emotional to talk about right now. But like, it's really something that means a lot to me, guys. Like, this is what I've always wanted to do, and it sounds crazy. Honestly, I don't know. People always say I started my YouTube channel just because. I started my YouTube channel for a reason. I literally like thought about it for years before I even picked up the camera and started recording. So like, this means a lot to me. And I wanted you guys to know you're not alone. You have me on your side. Please leave a comment down below if you guys are going through something similar, or if you know, feel like this way, or any commentary that you want to give me or advice you want to give me. I love feedback. Please give it to me. And if you are a smaller YouTuber and you want me to check out your channel, girl, leave a comment down below. I will check out your channel. I really will. So thank you so much for watching, guys. And if you guys like these kinds of chit chats and advice videos and super vulnerable personal videos, then please give this video a thumbs up and I will make more videos for you guys about this. If you guys have any topics you guys want me to talk about, leave that down below as well. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and stay tuned for my next video.